I think we'll all agree, chums, this literally reeks of desperation, doesn't it? This particular picture, that hit, of course, all digital platforms and news agencies for free, I might point out. Well, what was fascinating here is, as we can see, there is Auntie Williams and, of course, another rare glimpse of course, Lilibet, Princess Lily, whatever you want to call her. This is, of course, Meghan Markle ramping up that sort of rhetoric to try and get people to watch her show. It's shameful in many respects because clearly, if you wanted to do that, people know it's around. Using children on this, basically, it's not even a Mother's Day thing. It's so clearly obvious. And the fact that Prince Harry's not in the picture says oodles as well, whatever people may think. What's interesting, though, behind the scenes is simply this. Let me explain. Hi, good to see you. Thank you so much as ever for joining me today. Lovely to have your company. Thank you as ever. And yeah, let's be honest, chums, this just reeks of desperation, doesn't it? To keep going on about privacy and I won't stand on the steps of the Lindo wing serving up my child. Oh no, but you'll serve them up for your cooking show, sister. I mean, it's just embarrassing really on every level. But the reason behind this sudden re-emergence is this. I told you last week about the problems that Meghan and Harry now have. And what emerged from that Vanity Fair interview that a lot of people didn't pick up on, which I've been telling you now for over a couple of years, is the fact that Harry and Meghan are not as rich, cash rich, as you may think, from the Netflix deal. It's not that lucrative. I've told you this is how television works. You get paid on delivery and you get paid on residuals. And when things don't work, like the Polo or the Heart of Invictus, you can wave that goodbye. That's showbiz. Exactly how that works. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting because, yes, the fallout with the agency, as ever allegedly, William Morris Endeavour, they pushed hard and said, you've got to do more. If you want this to be successful, you can't sit back and not go on late night TV, not do interviews. So Meghan, of course, being the queen of Instagram, and according to both of them in their never ending version of events about how they first met, we met on the gram. Right, well, that wasn't the first story, but there you go. Well, apparently now, you see, Meghan's doing this because clearly desperate to keep in with that agency. Now, as I've said here before, anybody could find this woman. She has numerous communication people that keep going in and out, right? So somewhere along the line, how difficult would it be for people to contact her and do a deal? But Meghan is old school. At 40 plus, she's an actress of a certain age that basically says, I need all these powerful people behind me. William Morris are powerful. But now, as I've often told you here on the show, and this is the point about why it's great to share these stories with you, when you're with an agent, and I've had 3 in my time, all being useless, I might point out, but the thing is, when you're with an agent, they push hard on you to do what they want. And Meghan clearly is very frightened of the agency dumping her because this looks terrible on a bigger scale. So consequently for her, what she's hoping to do is by saying, I'm trying to get the flow going, by some people suggest exploiting her own children, i.e. Lilibet, well then, is this going to make people tune into the show? Will this get a recommission from Netflix? And that's truly what it's all about. She served Archie up before for Netflix, but she can't bring them over for the King's coronation. You see how ruthless this particular individual is. Whichever way you dress it up, they were denied the chance of a day of history, but not the denied of a chance of a day of appearing on a low-grade Instagram post, all in the name of keeping someone's career afloat. Totally and utterly shameless, I'm sure you'll agree. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.